Commence mission. One target left. Raven. It was designed to defend key watchpoint sectors and eliminate any intruders. Raven. Now, Raven! All-Mind must have had a hand in your rivals, too. I'm with you, Raven. Raven, evasive maneuvers. I've sent you the marker data. I've got an idea, too. It's something about coral release. And stranger still, the PCA personally intervened to block the survey. Don't let them pin you down, Raven. I've updated your destination. I'll send the marker data. I believe in the shared potential of humanity and the coral. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Primary shield disabled. Their voices are so close now. Raven. Let's head to the next destination. I'm fairly adept at analyzing systems, and manipulating them too. That's the machine from Grid 086. Raven. Be ready for missiles and explosive fire. Take a look, Raven. The control system security is down. One is from the Liberation Front. We're out of repair kits. I think he was expecting someone else. Let's deal with him and be on our way. I took the liberty of using your name to rally allies to our aid. Let's get started, Raven. Target destroyed. Does he mean that giant weapon hanging overhead? Neutralize the hostiles. Cinder, Carla's nickname. They're locked on. Evasive action, Raven. Fourth target destroyed. Let's go, Raven. That's V2 Snail. It looks like some unknown craft data has been added to the integration program. Compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. AC Lilong destroyed. Gun 3 Wuhua Hai down. Coyote hacking drone detected. Raven. 1 minute. Let's head back, Raven. A survey the PCA wants to block. They're equipped with melee weapons. Be careful, Raven. I have to see where they're taking us. Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either. The Ibis series. I expect that defense weapon will be waiting for us. This data sheds some light on the composition of the enforcement squads. I believe I've learned a lot. Shall we, Raven? He's from RAD. Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint. They were my brothers and sisters, Raven. And now they're silent. We need to take down the Xylem fast. Symbiosis, a shared life. This is the request from Middle Flatwell, the Liberation Front commander. 50 Balaam MTs destroyed. Focused laser fire incoming. That weapon must be guarding this depth. It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven. My brothers and sisters. They're deep inside. Coral has an instinct to gather together, and it seems I am no exception. Good call. We'd risk too much fighting him, and our priority is stopping Overseer. The potential for symbiosis. Watch out for concentrated fire. This Coral response. There's no pilot. He's escaped. That's an emulation of the Ibis series, but it's powered by... Let me get that data. We've got a loose transport overhead. So far so good, Raven. The Coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. One heavy warship down. AC Ligertail destroyed. Gun 1 Michigan down. Raven. The target's coral shield has been wiped out. They can't have anything left to throw at us. Commence mission. Enemy shields are back online. A life that can't coexist with what we want. Why would they build this city on the ocean? Let me try extracting the data. It seems we're alone. Raven, below! We can't let them rendezvous. Let's make this quick, Raven. Raven, heavily armed LC. A city from before the fires of Ibis. I've picked up a good job for you too. Hostile reading. Enemy ahead. Raven, I've identified a vulnerability in Xylem's system. Decoding and playing back. That's Roku Monsen, an elite assassin associated with the Rubicon Liberation Front. Target has been destroyed. He must mean that gigantic structure in the distance. He was right to bet against Balaam, but his luck had run out already. We'll have earned plenty of extra pay at least. Raven, it's highly unusual to receive messages from hostile sources. Raven, you've come too. Come and see what the name Raven means to them. 30 seconds! Raven, your AC is damaged. Focus on evasive action. Raven, we're out of repair kits now. An autonomous grinder wheel. Mission accomplished. It seems he's a black market contract killer. That is the essence of the human race. Arena Rank A, identified as Ostreak, piloted by... A coral response from the generator. Primary shield disabled. I'll synchronize with your brainwaves. Stay focused, Raven. I will show you its true power. What does Ibis in the data log mean? Rubicon's so beautiful at night. V8 Pater down. Raven, Carla is in the port wing, occupying the reservoir dome. That's easy for her to say. We've received a request, and it's about coral release. Hacking drone identified. Let's get to work, shall we? The potential of humanity and coral isn't the only thing we have to protect. It bears an imperative to protect the coral. New hostiles detected. Ranked dead last. Let's go home, Raven. Fight back, Raven. Raven, there's something that troubles me about Allmind. All targets destroyed. Mission accomplished, Raven. If only we weren't on a mission. There's no time! To fly beyond Rubicon's scorched skies and chase the freedom we never knew. V2 Snail, down. He's the de facto leader of the Liberation Front, and he wants to meet you. Whatever you decide, I know you'll mean it. Let's head for the core, Raven. AC is compromised. Restoring! One more. Born from the coral tide. We're continuing through Grid 086, toward the Intercontinental Cargo Launcher. Raven. Raven, you're the only one who can complete this survey. All fuel storage tanks destroyed. This should be a nice catch, Raven. This isn't about just finding the coral, Raven. Let's take a break for now, Raven. PCA enforcement craft, a high-mobility LC and an HC. Enemy ACS down! I wanted to let you know that some strange new data has been added to the Arena's integration program. Over there, I've sent you a marker. Raven, the defenses can be activated again. Raven. Mission failed. Confirmed, target destroyed. Middle Flatwell is the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. You could use it to launch your AC to the ice field. Let's keep moving, Raven. We're not through yet. Its primary shield is getting stronger. Raven, we've received a request from Allmind. Wait. Enemy detected. Arquebus has seized the AC you were piloting before. Raven. Swinburne has left the combat zone. In order to ambush and eliminate the target undetected, there'll be bonuses for destroying the fuel storage tanks along the way. Starboard chamber is silent. Confirmed. Smart cleaner destroyed. We're under attack. We've lost one submissile. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon. In front of the tower! That must be the PCA security system. This could just be another one of her traps. The city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you. High mobility LC destroyed. Guard mechs won't be the only threat. Balaam's agenda is just as dangerous. Allmind is after Overseer. Enemy fire! You kept our potential safe. It's an enforcement machine schematic. Raven, that's one of the ramjet engines. This elevator's locked out too. Watch out! Below you! Middle Flatwell is the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. Let's keep moving, Raven. This AC. He must have foreseen this outcome and prepared for it. You're outnumbered. Don't let them surround you, Raven. Reinforcements! There's a lot of them. But I was hoping you might learn more about the people who live on Rubicon. Gun 5 Iguazu. What is the primary factor? I'm not picking up any more data stores. I know you can still see it. Carla's last trick has rendered the Xylem inoperable. Target AP at 50%. For my part, I've chosen to trust in you. The missiles are under attack. If only we had the time to look into this. Beyond scorched skies, Raven fights on. I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target. Third wave coming from the bridge. These machines look different. This is how you've been fighting all along. The others too. Hostile AC destroyed. Once we destroy the target, we'll need to escape fast. Raven, that's the last of the control devices. Left of the tower, Raven! To choose from infinite selections. Independent mercenary cold call. AC dead sled. AC steel haze incoming! I've installed a back door, so you'll have no trouble getting in as you please. Enemy reinforcements! Raven, fight back! Choral voices. Lost again. Raven, you're fighting a veteran who survived the fires of Ibis. Defend the objective. There's a lot of them, but don't let them wear you down. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. Energy output's off the charts. Be careful, Raven. Allmind has sent us his coordinates. There must be more to Xylem. That machine was running on stable energy for half a century. Raven, now's our chance. Raven, there's something you need to know. It's as Carla said. At this altitude, we're within firing range of the PCA's satellites. Carla, she must be involved with Walter's mission. Ghost disabled. Extracting module data. Additional hostile signature. You know, thank you for doing this for me, Raven. Direct hit on the core MT. It's working. Raven, Allmind's real goal. It's AC Umberox destroyed. This area is defended by snipers. Don't let them shoot you down. Let's go, Raven. But without it, we never would have made contact. Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vespers number 7. Let me handle getting us into the grid. Please, be careful. Are they here to investigate the coral surge? We should be careful. Astrocrone's pilot, callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. Coral response from inside the creature. Watch out! I'm concerned about what these notes mean. Walter should have some data on the next sector. I see your handler's away on business for now. It's close. We're going in. Be prepared for an... It's been hardened with the same steel plating that makes up the grid's floor. This is around where the comms log for Balaam's advance squad cuts off. Enemy signature approaching. It's the HC. We're getting close to the coral convergence. Walter might be getting anxious. Let's go home, Raven. Tower shield losing integrity. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. It's working, Raven! Here's our way back to the surface. I'll end this, Raven! Looks like we're not far from the terminus. That's the Enforcer, an AI-controlled prototype developed by the PCA. There's only one way left to stop it from colliding and igniting the coral. That just leaves the LCs. Reinforcements. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. The message is highly encrypted with top-level security and designed not to leave a trace. Is that the Observer's plan? Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable mission. Let's keep looking, Raven. Destroy all the targets. You're at a numerical disadvantage, Raven. What? The partitions locked us in! Raven, just so you know. They've deployed LCs. Be careful, Raven. I'm picking up a massive heat signature in the distance. Buy me some time. Let's get started, Raven. Destroy the Planetary Closure Administration LCs and the new HC. I'm sorry, Raven. You'll have to rely on your experience. You'll just have to focus your attacks on its head. The rest of its body is covered in thick armor. The waves are intensifying. Raven, get clear. Raven, you're the only one who... Raven. Walter! Pilot identified as V2 Snail. Raven, don't let him distract you. It's an old structure, dating far back into the colonization of Rubicon. PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later. Arena registration found. AC identified as Mad Stomp. It's underground! 2 generators destroyed. Is this what battle feels like, Raven? Evasive maneuvers, Raven. The tetrapod is piloted by V5 Hawkins. It's opening. Let's keep moving. This isn't like the sea weapons you've encountered so far. Raven. Raven! You have to get clear! Confirmed. Fuel storage tank destroyed. Please, follow the marker. According to the timestamp, it was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. We've completed all mine's request. I'll exchange this for credits too, Raven. Just one more, Raven. 2 minutes left. Are we doomed to spark conflict wherever we go? New enemy detected. You will never burn Rubicon. Be careful, Raven. Be prepared for a perilous journey. The Xylem is falling from orbit. Raven. The enemy can't take much more. Confirmed. Coyote Force eliminated. The Xylem control system is silent. Targets to intercept have been destroyed. Mission accomplished. Watchpoint Alpha. Arquebus's reinforcements can't keep up. Both PCA SP craft destroyed. Additional toy box mechs coming from the bridge. Enemy signatures below. Reinforcements! Hostile has been neutralized. Mission accomplished. One of our allies should be arriving already. As always, I'll support you. Enemy detected. Above! Raven, you're finally awake. Well, it could just be some dozer inside joke. Just a little longer. You and I could have walked together. Let's keep looking, Raven. Raven, they've called in backup. Shall we step outside and say hello? That I see. It's Gun 5 Iguazu. It's time for us to escape. Alright, I'll take a few liberties with the system. The pressure chamber is behind that partition. Only a few survived. But after all this time, they finally formed a new flock. Head to the destination. Targets confirmed. We're going home. We'll have Walter back after this. The enemy has taken heavy damage. I'm picking up another old data store, Raven. Let's keep moving, Raven. I've found some coordinates in the AC systems. This request comes from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Now that the choice is made, we have to carry on. The plasma cannons have started recharging. They'll be out of action for a while. That machine. It's an autonomous PCA craft, Balteus. It's almost time, Raven. Let's head over. Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one. Raven, let's follow the marker. No affiliation. It's an independent mercenary. The only way to stop the Xylem's ascent is by seizing control of its systems. The partition! Enemy signatures approaching. 2 LCs! Wait, I'm picking up something. Incoming! Stay focused. Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment. AC Steel Haze, incoming! Enemy machine has gone silent. I'll see what data I can find. Target destroyed. Raven, release the partitions! Just a little more. Focus, Raven. The defense system is activated. It's got eyes on you. Fight back. More reinforcements! That's the 10th wave! Let's just focus on the fight, Raven. This is about the first augmented humans. Keep the pressure up, Raven! The choral voices. Waiting to be released from the vascular plant. They choose what to fight for, and take to the skies in flight. I think he was expecting someone else. Let's deal with him and be on our way. His fixation on you must have only added to the stress and trauma he felt. We're locked into a collision course. We've lost the second submissile. His teachings are hardly a secret, being distributed far and wide. We've lost all signs of Steel Haze. Raven. There should be more. Let's earn some extra credits while we can. I've looked into Branch, the independent mercenaries who attacked you. And eliminate Carla. You'll make enemies of both the corporations and Overseer by doing this. Keep it up, Raven. Hermit, ACS down. It's resonating. Allmind must have seen them as the true threat from the very beginning. Destroy the parasite modules set by Overseer. That machine's impossibly fast and controlled by Coral technology. You have to hurry, Raven. The others from Allmind. Enemy ACS compromised. Walter! But that AC... We have to take the whole thing down. Intercept the 2 targets. Overseer, the Association of Observers. Raven. Destroy the target, Raven. Nepenthes. It's named after an extinct genus of plants. V2 snail down. He's withdrawn. Let's put an end to this, Raven. But I cannot allow this to happen. AC Ligertel incoming. It's Gun 1 Michigan. Analyzing enemy. Planetary Closure Administration HC Enforcement Craft. Target destroyed. This sector should be clear. Port chamber is silent. Confirmed. Enemy unit is silent. Hurry, Raven! SG, and they're heavily armed. Be careful, Raven. Raven, I'm starting to feel confused. He's suffering from severe combat stress. We won't be able to get through to him. Raven. I know what my wishes are, Raven. Raven, there's only 2 minutes left. It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative. I'll handle the partition. You take care of this. There must be items of interest from throughout the planet's history there. I know Walter feared a collapse. Let's find the control room. We'll hack the systems and get the partitions open. Now. That was Carla. leader of RAD, a formidable dozer faction.
Interference! I'm losing sync!
The way you dealt with him, did Walter teach you that? The PCA. They're coming. Watch out for their support weaponry, Raven. We can still make it, Raven. There's a lot of surveillance MTs. Let's go, Raven. Be ready to escape once we're finished. Carla's ACS is down! Raven, the control tower's under attack. The observers fear the coral and want only to eradicate it. We did arrive as scheduled. I suppose they're an eager bunch. Seems the Liberation Front are hoping their rivals will wear each other down. Neutralize all hostiles. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Walter's message. Is he gone? Transport activity below. All targets destroyed. There's something you need to know about Thumbnail Lion. I expect All Mind will be getting involved soon. Reinforcements, Wave 6! Even the Rubiconians have forsaken this lifeless place. There's something I realized when I was playing the role of pilot. Looks like the partitions on the upper level have closed. It's working fast. We can't afford to lose any time, Raven. If we take this mission, there will be no turning back. Both Vespers have been eliminated. Raven, let's look for a ventilation duct. Raven, that mech. Enemies detected. I'll mark their location. Just like Walter, they both wanted someone to inherit their legacy. This is it. I'll override some of the city's defense grid. Gun 6 red, down. I've identified an approaching enemy. Raven, look over there. Is that a Liberation Front AC? Prepare to intercept. Why don't we go and have a look? Airborne squad approaching. Perhaps he's out on night watch. We have to defend ourselves. There's a faint coral response coming from the bottom. It must be linked to an underground vein. They're on autopilot. They must be under the lockout program's control. Neutralize the hostile, Raven. Raven, I realized something while I was checking through the program. Raven, Sniper Squad! I've been looking into the integration program, and I turned up something interesting. Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Was this place some kind of hangar? It seems you're not the first assassin that All Mind has sent. Wait, I'm picking up another AC! If this is a reproduction, then the real thing must be out there somewhere. Raven, surveillance MT.
Raven, now's your chance!
There, that furnace is connected to the internal generator. Please be careful, Raven. Voices from the past, fading into... You are determined to carry on Walter's will and commit a great sin in his stead. Your cameras are malfunctioning. 3 minutes left. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. That armor is practically impenetrable. If he's accompanying you in person, he must be planning to take your measure. Air. A Rubiconian. I'm picking up enemy signals nearby. That machine! Have we made contact? Take them one at a time, or they'll overwhelm you. It's reactivating. That was incredible, Raven. Let's move on. The Xylem has passed the point of no return. Second fog control device located. Raven, I knew Walter was... Here's the request from Balaam Industries. Mission accomplished, Raven. That was just a glimpse. The will to choose. Please, destroy the target. Just what everyone wants to know right now. Great find, Raven. They're already moving in, Raven. Let's handle them. Confirmed. Gun 5 Iguazu down. Raven. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. That's more than 40 MTs down. It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles. It's the PCA. This is the intercontinental cargo launcher installed on the upper level of Grid 086. The leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front, Father Thumb Dolmayan. Raven, use the vertical catapults to move between the upper and lower areas. Raven, there's more of them. Apparently they double as guard mechs. The coral, it's here, in this desolate place. But you've never stopped feeling this pressure. You should avoid combat as much as possible, Raven. We can't spend too long on a single target. You need to move fast. I'm picking up a major coral response, coming from the bottom of the pit. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received, sending results now. We've received a message from Allmind. About the data we just recovered. Rubicon still has its share of secrets. I learned that from being with you. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity, right before it struck. One more to go. She's tougher than I thought. Identifying enemy AC. A Rubiconian without a body. Raven, you're losing control! I've obtained the comms log from the Balaam squad that went in before you. Let's take a look and decide what to do. That machine, it clearly used coral technology. Raven, if he's accompanying you in person, he must be planning to take your measure. Umbrox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive bulldozer with unrivaled firepower. As a Rubiconian. Farewell, Raven. All hostiles have been neutralized. Another wave incoming! They've caught us. Mission failed. All targets destroyed. Second warship down. Ventilation duct identified. Looks like it's connected to the control room. Something's jamming the radar. Raven, check to see where they're deployed. The coral. This AC should have just enough propulsion. We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters. They want to burn the coral. We have the trigger. But I promise you, there's another way. Then we can crash the Xylem into the Alien Ocean without impacting human life. I'm sorry, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. Don't let him play mind games, Raven. The area's clear. Let's keep moving. What do you think Allmind is collecting all this data for? No more enemies detected. I'm not asking Walter's Hound, but Raven, the independent mercenary. Make sure you're ready for this, Raven. Enemy analysis complete. Raven, let's keep an eye out for more. Target ambushed. Make it count. Raven, topside. It looks like Allmind's been gathering data on new craft no one even knows about yet. Is this an exchange with her? It's a good thing he came out here. You can just focus on fighting now. Focus on one at a time! There's only one target left. Stay focused. No choice? They were using coral for fuel. Raven, here's the data on that AC. The enemy's taken critical damage. 2 remaining. Coyote hacking drone identified. Down below, Raven. Raven, the city defenses are ready to provide backup. It's not just the corporations who have their eye on you. The Rubiconians do too. Raven, evasive action! I've been looking for information on Cape Markson, and there's nothing. Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road ahead of us. 1 AC left, Raven. No matter what obstacles confront us. Astacrown and Umberox are attacking on 2 fronts. Looks like we're ahead of their reinforcements. Plasma cannon recharge complete. If we're to find a way to achieve coral release, we have to take this request. Let's go, Raven. We can go now, Raven. And to Walter's friend. Confirmed. First enemy wave destroyed. Let's hurry, Raven. We'll take advantage of the confusion while the corporations and Overseer are fighting. Use your scanner to evade combat situations. About the data we just recovered. Hacking drone detected. Perhaps it is also a clue to what Allmine's true goal is. We've arrived at Allmine's coordinates. Enemy coral response. Silent. Raven.
企業 MT 部隊の殲滅を確認。
We're not far from our destination, Raven. The partition should open now. See if you can get access. It must be the AC mentioned in the briefing. Let's get started, Raven. Then that's the name I want to keep calling you. Let's keep up the pace, Raven. How many more are there? Raven. We've lost all signs of Steel Haze. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Hurry, Raven! This seems to be a recording of Dolmayan, the Liberation Front's ideological leader. Target AP at 30%. I will stop you. I respect your resolve. Let's see what it says. Do your best to avoid combat. It's a network service that was labeled Nest, with no obvious clues about its purpose. Meltdown in progress. Calculating time until core explosion. What other ravens? It's not just powered by Coral. I think it's controlled by Coral too. Control panel identified. This should get the power back online. Analyzing enemy data. AAP-07A. Arquebus Beltaeus. Destroy the target. And even yet, the voices of the Coral. My family. We're in the control room. Now let's find an access point. But we shouldn't miss this chance. I'll support you. The Xylem is beginning its descent. You fought Allmind before. I don't think this is a coincidence. And who is Walter's friend? Whatever waits ahead. Watch your footing. You don't want to fall into those lasers. I have a favor to ask. Now! Make it count! This is how it feels to move, as an AC. But, after the impression you left on her last time, I think it's unlikely. Picking up a Coral response. Watch out! We've received a message from Allmind. The spark of war? They must have stood watch even after they were abandoned by their masters. There's something I have to tell you. How are we going to get it back? Hostile incoming. AC! It seems both pilots evacuated. You must destroy the entire system before the program completes. Mission accomplished. You've got a request from the Liberation Front to go with the order from Arquebus. Raven! Please! No. I must stop the Xylem. Even before the Coral Surge, that place had been all but abandoned. Raven. Commence mission. Work together to penetrate the Xylem's drive block and destroy the targets. If it's not too much trouble, how about a test run? We're in the second depth. How far do you think we are from the surface? Raven, it's not far to the reservoir dome now. You need to aim for the head. The rest of its body is covered in thick armor. Main system, activating combat mode. But without it, we never would have made contact. I know you lost a lot, but I hope you realize you gained something too. It sounds like they want to bring you under their protection as part of the Coral Release Project. Headbringer destroyed. Seems they didn't expect an overachiever. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Enemy reinforcements detected. Be careful, Raven. There's 2 Skirmian generators left. Let's see what we can find. Access the central device, Raven. This is just speculation, but No one has shaped Rubicon's destiny as much as you have. Raven. Now, it seems they've left it to you to champion the free will they stood for. Is this the outskirts of Institute City? AC Astrocrown destroyed. Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. Straight up. It'd help if you could shut him up. We won't get many chances to land a direct hit, but I know you can find a way. I feel a growing urge to move forward. Raven, when that time comes, I hope I can support you. Raven, what did you do? Enemy fire! That makes 35! No, the whole city's rising. What other Ravens? Even more of RAD's MTs. The man who captured you at Institute City. It's up to you how you want to deal with him. Primary shield disabled. Walter was correct in his judgment. Plasma cannon recharge complete, ready to fire again. It's about the Angabret tunnel, which is to be shut down after it was hit by a coral surge. Try aiming for the intake, or attack the exhaust from above. Enemies detected! What awaits us on the other side? That's the Arquebus AC squad. Isn't that one with the red guns? This job came to us from the de facto leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front. You can't give up yet. I've checked. It's not a trap. Decontamination. They must have been burning the residual coral. The voices of the coral. Raven, I want to keep that from happening. We've lost all signs of steel haze. Enemy detected. They're firing from above. I'm picking up a massive heat signature. 5 Balaam MTs down. And that means we have only one choice. He seems rather strange. The Nepenthes artillery platform is silent. The shield's offline. Watch out, sniper LCs. I must, as a Rubiconian. Enemy shields restored. That AC, it's Headbringer. You've got 2 requests to go with the order from Arquebus. One day, humanity and coral will thrive together. I expect it must be about coral release. Gun 6 red, ACS compromised. Now we've got snipers. Whatever they did, you're in danger. This data seems valuable too. But it is affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings. A camera's tracking you. What is this city? I've looked into the other Raven, the independent mercenary who attacked you. Its behavioral pattern has changed. Watch out. This could disrupt the balance of power. We should probably keep it from the corporations. But Flatwell, he's exploring the potential for something new. No sign of the corporations. Are those PCA repair mechs? Steel haze or Tus. It clearly isn't a mass-produced AC. I've looked into the enemy craft. Now for the HC, Raven! The missiles have been destroyed. What will we find at the coordinates? The tower! It's been destroyed. Watch your step. Confirmed, enemy AC destroyed. No, Raven. No sign of the target, it seems. I found a message addressed to you. This is where the survey begins in earnest. Who knows what's out there, on this vast sheet of ice? An ambush. No affiliation, it's an independent mercenary. Now we know what happened to the drone. Picking up multiple MTs. Tread carefully. Raven. AC Headbringer. Pilot Gun 5 Iguazu. And we'll pull it ourselves. Clash after clash. The collision of lives. Let's go, Raven. One more thing. If the PCA has their eye on it, Coral must be involved. I know that you've made your choice.
The Coral response is getting stronger. Hurry!
Raven, I'm picking up two similar stores of data.
Don't let them team up on you.
I have a personal request to ask you. The integration program has been updated with some unknown AC data. Within half a year, she seized total control and greatly expanded their operations.
We have to go, Raven. That's at least 20 MTs down. Enemy ACS down. Now, Raven.
HAL 826. That's an IBIS series designation. Raven.
Raven.
Iguazu. He even tried sending an assassin after you. One PCA craft left.
Now's your chance, Raven. Focus fire on one target at a time. Raven, you have to hold out. That leaves the MTs to take care of. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left, Raven.
And yet you turned your back on our shared potential.
Third wave incoming, Raven.
She joined them 3 years ago, bringing with her a crew of junk wizards and hackers. Raven, there's something you should know. Hostile AC destroyed. Let's move on.
Watch out! Confirmed. PCA warship destroyed.
Launching. I don't have high hopes for extra pay.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven. Raven, your AC!
I understand how you feel about betraying Walter's last wishes and taking on Carla. PCA-SP Cataphract, named after the armored cavalry of antiquity. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer.
I'm picking up enemies behind you. I will hold nothing back.
I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out.
Raven, attack the head!
Why don't we go take a peek? The Liberation Front? Another mercenary? This will be a joint operation with Metal Flatwell, the Liberation Front commander.
Enemy systems down. The generator's going to explode.
Take your time, Raven.
Raven! Walter! This has to stop!
Walter. It's like he already knows where the Coral Convergence is. Proceed with caution, Raven. Raven. Please. Aim for the MT at the core.
Raven, I'll support you. Raven, fight back!
This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. But if the fires happened half a century ago... Raven, those unidentified machines were using encrypted communications. Once we've shut those down, we need to deal with the ramjet engine. All Skirmian generators destroyed. Reinforcements. You and he have a history.
Melee fighters, don't let them get close. 2 minutes! Hurry!
The coral resonance. It's fading. Perhaps he experienced mind-altering effects not unlike the contact we share.
The enemy's deploying a shield. You'll need to get behind it.
Updated destination. But what connection does it have to the fires of Ibis?
Channeling multiple psyches at once.
Raven. I'm afraid this AC is no match for your abilities. I was the one who fired the satellite cannons.
I won't let you. Your fire must die!
Laser sweep. Don't let it burn you. Let's keep it up, Raven. Another old research institute AC.
Reinforcements, Raven. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
What was that?
Only a few enemy signatures left!
There has to be something we can do. All right, Raven. Here's the briefing. The target AC must be nearby. You see it too, don't you?
Enemy ACS compromised!
So it was a trap.
Enemy ACS down. Now, Raven. Enemy ACS down.
Raven, I still believe.
Second target destroyed.
No, My brothers and sisters! I need to ask you something. New model HC destroyed. The warship's making a second approach! This lake... it's all... trails of residual coral, like the one we passed through during our journey here. The water level's falling. The Balaam MT squad has been wiped out. That just leaves Michigan. Enemy detected. Let's meet this new age. Together. Raven, we need to get outside fast. The machine's resolve. Inherited from its creators. Isn't it beautiful? He's escaped. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them if you lose your way. Pilot, ring Freddy. Affiliation, Rubicon Liberation Front. I've gathered data on the enemy AC. Middle Flatwell is down. Raven, this data was kept secret by Allmind. Evasive action! There's no time! Hurry! Raven, I've been thinking about what Middle Flatwell said. I will stop you, and the Xylem. Chatty's ACS is compromised! Raven? An older generation of AC. All hostiles neutralized. Raven, there's only 4 minutes left. It appears they don't have a fixed membership. Walter believes in you, and so do I. Transport chopper bringing reinforcements. I've also picked up a job for you. Raven, it seems we've got trouble ahead. I'm picking up an Arquebus MT squad. One's agile, the other's a heavy hitter. Good job, Raven. Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. Raven, Arquebus is on high alert. AC Hermit, gun 6 red. Raven, there's too many of them. 2 PCA LCs. They're highly mobile sharpshooters. He's wrong about you, Raven. You're more than a weapon. Unidentified machine overhead. Enemy AC has taken significant damage. There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. The defense system is onto us, but we should be able to proceed. Sent intel on your target. The voices of the coral. Before your consciousness. It's beginning. Coral release. Their unrestrained coral consumption has changed them. Freeing the coral, going to the other side. I'm picking up something. I'm picking up reinforcements. From what I can tell, it's a special mercenary support program, encrypted and kept secret. Raven, commencing mission. V8 Pater has the reverse joint AC. 3 generators destroyed. The coral shield, it's back online. We've arrived at the top, sending you new marker data. We're entering the structure. That new HC can't be far. Check the marker, Raven. Rail cannon? Main system, reactivating combat mode. The enemy's ACS is down. Enemy ACS down. We've been spotted. Reinforcements, Raven. You're up against a former PCA machine that has been modernized by Arquebus. The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated. It was sent by Middle Flatwell. They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field, carrying our shared resolve on the wings of this machine. So how did Walter's friend find out? I'm certainly feeling curious. Who could be following you? But still, I want you to give me a chance. We're underground. There must be one somewhere. That was certainly an adventure. No, don't! The records state that Domayan was a dozer in his younger days. He may seem like a pessimist, but he lives for the way things are. Raven? Let's get back to our mission, Raven. The coral surge you were swept up in? It seems Domayan really did experience contact, like you and I. You're almost to ground level. Hurry, Raven.
That AC was designed for mobility above all else. It would take a special pilot to master it.
That leaves the stealth mechs. The coral's coming!
And maintain contact to support you.
Enemy signal silent. Let's keep moving.
The same coral technology that created you.
If you pick up a capture camera tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it. Faster, Raven.
You see it too, don't you?
That's a Planetary Closure Administration LC, Raven. Engage.
The name xylem refers to plant tissue that carries water and dissolved nutrients.
You can hit just as hard. Stay focused. I'm picking up a powerful ambient resonance. Fight back, Raven. The enemy's taking heavy damage. Target AP at 50%. It's an autonomous sea weapon. If this ship crashes into the vascular plant, all the siphoned coral will burn. Raven, watch out!
If you find any wrecks left by the PCA, you should try accessing them. A direct request from Allmind through the support system? I know you've established yourself as one of the corporation's preferred mercenaries. How courteous. More mealworms.
Looks like we're clear, Raven. Enemy ACS down.
Wait, I'm detecting hostiles ahead of the xylem.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Those who've seen her at work call her an unstoppable force.
Raven, we should keep moving.
We're everywhere. Anywhere.
V5 Hawkins down. The rendezvous point that Allmind gave is at depth 1. It's not far from the surface. Confirmed. Target destroyed.
It seems to be a recording of Domayan, the Liberation Front's ideological leader.
Let's find the access point and lift the lockdown.
To Rubicon, the world you saved.
I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it. Target LC, destroyed.
Release. To free the coral. And go to the other side.
To protect the convergence.
They were rather unusual. You should look into them sometime, Raven.
It must be interference from the active coral. Rely on your eyes and ears. Analyzing the enemy.
Looks like we're the first ones here.
We did it.
You should consider what your choice means, Raven.
Carla! Raven. Let's get started, Raven. Fortunately, the data we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is. Let's get back to the mission. 2 remaining. The tower can't take any more. This request comes from Allmind. Brothers and sisters consumed by the fires of Ibis. That's Nepenthes, and it's clearly a force to be reckoned with. True to form, they've sent us an encrypted message with top-level security. Take care of the drones first. Let's take a look, Raven. They must be desperate to avoid confronting a triumphant victor. That makes 15. Let's take a look at the briefing. Raven, we're in danger. Reinforcements above. We're not far from the cargo launcher. I am but a single wave. He said someone's name when we fought in Xylem. Syria. Checking arena registration. AC candle ring. Come to me, Raven. Carla. She's in there. A response. It's a sea weapon. How this struggle over the coral ends. That pilot must be the original owner of your license. The shield's at its limit. All enemy ACs destroyed. Why don't we see how it performs? Raven, they're controlling those mechs simultaneously. Enemy ACS down! They're coming from the bridge. Grid 086 is occupied by the dozers, outlaws who treat coral like a drug. I've installed a back door. How about taking a peek, Raven? Primary shield down. Hang in there, Raven! Target confirmed. That's one of the Skirmian generators. Raven. Iguasu's hatred is resonating with the coral. It's powerful. 2 parasite modules left. I've already located several wrecks that we should be able to recover data from. That's an extremely powerful laser. Be careful, Raven. 1 direct hit, and it'll be over before we know it. Did she hack into All-Mine's mercenary database? They're launching missiles from several locations. We have to stay on our feet. 1 misstep, and that coral surge would have swallowed you whole. Is she another asset to the release project? Raven. That was too close for comfort, Raven. Now I finally understand what Walter was thinking. The control device isn't going anywhere. I forced the partitions and the elevators back online. A human creation, beyond human control. Enemy has taken significant damage. More to come. Don't forget how to get out, Raven. Let's go after those targets. As I'm sure you're aware, I have no resources with which to pay you. 4 to go. Raven, I'll respect your decision, but I should tell you that... An ambush! No vital signs. There's no pilot. Raven, you need to watch out for the bow laser. This AC's tough. Let's take a look, shall we? I have a question. Thank you, Raven. Sooner or later, you'll have to make a choice no one can make for you. Let's keep moving, Raven. This job comes from their commander.
Raven, ターゲット情報を送信しました。
That is symbiosis. We have to see this through. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. Recharging plasma cannons. Mission accomplished. AC Liger Tail destroyed. Gun 1 Michigan, down. Being trapped down here, it's dangerous. 1 minute! Hurry! Wait, I'm detecting hostiles ahead of the Xylem. Enemy fleet approaching. Those grinder arms can easily destroy an AC. Be careful. The dozers are certainly living up to their reputation. Let's be quick about this, Raven. You're up against 2 of the arena's top performers. Second wave incoming. Let's see what it says, Raven. It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven. Raven, must you always put your life on the line? I can't find any data on these. Creating backdoor into system. The corporations want only to devour the coral.
移動経路を分散しています。このままでは。
Whatever you collect, I can exchange for credits and transfer the funds to you. More incoming! It's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter. I was looking into the arena, and I discovered something you might want to know about. Energy output is ramping up again. Parasite module confirmed. That's one of the targets. In other words, All-Mind doesn't want Walter to know about this. Deactivating lock on vertical catapult. That's an old Baus AC. The Rubiconians used to pilot these. They're outside. Let's move to intercept. Raven, I'm picking up something in the stratosphere. It's approaching fast. We've got company. Brute force it is, then. 1 generator destroyed. Accessing AC data. It's exceptionally rare to get a direct request from Liberation Front leadership. If we destroy all the generators and stop the ramjet engine in the upper city sector, this will be our 3rd sortie together, Raven. Subject guard, avoid the explosions. Don't let him confuse you with his theatrics. He's not playing around. I've unlocked the partition. Now's your chance, Raven. But first a warning. Enemy readings. Paratroops incoming. Flatwell. He's a Liberation Front leader. Instead, they maintain independence and anonymity with a revolving door of select mercenaries. Confirmed, it's V2 Snail. We're clear to ambush him.
Is that the survey drone Walter mentioned?
Heavy warships incoming.
He's got the upper hand. Let's head to the destination. I've sent you the marker data. Was he another candidate, I wonder? A key to coral release?
They're coming from 3 directions at once.
We should do our best to take them out. It's also the territory of a belligerent group of arms dealers who call themselves RAD.
That's Carla's AC! She's backing us up, Raven!
There. Access the container.
45 MTs destroyed!
The coral has carried us, disseminated us across the stars. The Rubiconians are continuing to resist the corporations on the ground, even now. But what is the release project? That friend Walter mentioned. Commence mission. This is the rendezvous point.
Firing plasma cannons. Commencing energy recharge.
Who are you? I am Ayre, a Rubiconian.
LC destroyed. Activated coral will eat through your armor. You have to hurry, Raven. It's a machine seized from the PCA. High mobility LC, Raven.
Raven. But I can propose an alternative. We'll find it together. Raven, let's start by finding our way in. It seems Walter did his best to keep this AC in one piece. It looks like they have another mission here, and it's not part of their survey. The will to choose. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your records have been updated.
15 seconds remaining! Enemy propulsion systems compromised.
Raven, let's prepare ourselves by scanning the area.
Raven, there's only 3 minutes left. Flatwell's AC, Tsubasa, has been destroyed.
It's like they're calling to us. I'm quite enjoying the routine. My brothers and sisters' voices are stronger than ever now. V3 O'Keefe. Thank you, Raven. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide.
Right of the tower, Raven.
I see them so clearly. They really are like fireworks. Sorry, Raven. It's just me.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. The enemy has spotted us.
I see you've arrived at the destination. Overseer is planning to burn the coral to extinction.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere.
We've received a job from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Raven, I'm reading something behind us, and it's getting closer. Stay focused, Raven. You've beaten this mech before. Now, let's deal with the plant. We're at a disadvantage. Let's find a way around them. V2 Snail must be waiting there, lying in ambush. Raven. Inspecting data. It's a schematic for an SG craft. Learning where the enemy is deployed will make it easier to avoid detection. Then I must do my duty. According to the structural drawings, the route continues past this partition. Why don't we see how it performs? Commencing infiltration to grid 086. You want to silence us forever. We might be able to extract its data. Let's take a look. You'll need to adopt a different style of fighting. The others are so used to fighting and shouting slogans that they've given up thinking. Iguazu has more than a grudge against you. He's completely obsessed. That should help keep the PCA busy.
Raven, the coordinates are above us.
It's resonating with the ambient coral,
drawing power from its environment. Primary shield disabled.
There, that's the control panel. The only way to beat its armor is to circumvent it. 3 remaining. I've marked the point you should access. That should open the way for us. Defend the objective, Raven. The dozers are locked in a power struggle over the coral drug trade. They identified you as an impediment to the release project. Raven, let's find out together.
The plasma cannons are ready to fire.
I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
Steel haze compromised. Rusty has withdrawn from combat. And we will perish in the fire. Secondary shield down! Hopefully the dozers won't be too dosed up on Coral to make an appearance. Raven, the corporations did something to him. Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either. I want to hear your answer. 1 PCA-SP craft destroyed. 30 seconds remaining! Still, it's a highly valuable find. 1 minute 30 seconds. It's some kind of autonomous demolition mech. A rather well-equipped one. AC dead sled destroyed. Cold call won't be a danger to you anymore. Confirmed, target destroyed. Enemy systems down. It's silent. Plasma cannons now recharging. Enemy defenses compromised. Just a little more. 30 MTs down! Let's see what we can access. Raven, behind you! Raven, head for the marker. Looks like we're clear. 3 heavy warships to go. Now, I want to see the future that you choose. I was hoping you would take the job, Raven. We've made our decision. Look at how busy they are. We could use some of these back at the workshop. I'll do what I can to decrypt them. Allmine's going to try something. Additional MTs deployed! Confirmed. The control device is offline. Overseer. The Association of Observers. Raven, your AC's damaged! Confirmed. V2 Snail, down. The fires that haunt Rubicon! Let's find a way out. I'll be here to support you, Raven. It's too fast. Be careful, Raven! Whatever they're hiding down here, they wanted it to stay hidden. Raven. Let's get started, Raven. V8 Pater, down. Picking up a massive heat signature. Evasive action, Raven. Raven, the searchlights. Secondary shield down. Enemy system silent. HC enforcement craft destroyed. We're locked into a collision course. Raven. That signal! I've taken a few liberties. Walter thinks you've gone on a geological survey. Once the ECM fog is cleared, we'll be able to see what this city really looks like. Searchlights. We'll be in trouble if they spot us. Now, Raven! Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines. We should be careful. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online. Is that the last of them? Looks like the power's out. Let's find a way to bring it back online. You need rest. It won't stop until we destroy its generator. They're preparing to activate Gun 1 Michigan's AC. I think we've done enough to inspire other mercenaries to work for Arquebus. Leak? What does he mean? Raven. Raven, this job comes from me. That explosion. They must have caused a backdraft. Raven, have you had an encounter with the PCA before? Now, we just need to destroy the ramjet engines. All unidentified machines destroyed. Enemy warship has taken critical damage! I've sent you a marker. There's something there. Following the PCA's attack, the Rubicon Liberation Front has established a division in the central ice field. I'll get some data on the enemy. Rusty's signal just disappeared. They look like Bauskardniks, but with enhanced firepower and maneuverability. But you can be the last. Be careful, Raven. Both the corporations and the Rubiconians are gathering data on PCA technology. As for how to cross the Alien Ocean, that massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Let's get back to our mission, Raven. Get clear, Raven. The drive block's going to explode. 2 minutes 30 seconds left, Raven. Carla has taken up command in the reservoir dome in the Xylem's port wing. Raven,
All Mind was keeping this data secret. We've chosen Coral Release to pursue humanity and Coral's potential.
Destroy the generators and head outside.
Seems RAD seized a strategic lead by getting the other dozers addicted to their weaponry.
Eliminate V3 O'Keefe.
It looks like Walter sent you a message. What makes him so confident?
Ambush!
An older type of augmented human, 4th generation.
Raven.
I'll explain our mission. The lower drive block is powered by large Skirmian generators distributed throughout the area. One more thing, Raven. They won't go down easily, Raven. Stay focused.
Now's your chance, Raven!
This mission depends upon you, Raven. I'm waiting at the closure station. Humanity wants to burn it all. Everything on Rubicon. According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis.
Cataphract, incoming.
But this appears to be something exceptionally personal. He's showing us the way out. There was something else, Raven. AC candle ring has gone silent.
Confirmed. Smart cleaner destroyed.
They put MTs to shame. Be careful. I'll support you.
Raven, wait. The Coral response is getting stronger.
AC infection destroyed. V6 mater link down. Those seem to be city defense automatons.
25 MTs.
The battle's over already.
It's taking damage, Raven.
Carla had planned everything. Even her own death. I'm picking up a major Coral response coming from the bottom of the pit. He's a Red Gun survivor. That data we just recovered, it's about augmented humans.
Wait, I'm picking up something else. Raven, ambush!
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
HC detected. It's an enforcement machine specialized for close-range combat.
Raven, I've managed to decode those encrypted comms.
Let's keep up the pace, Raven.
I want to go there and survey the area. Humanity assumed its current form to fight itself. Raven, we've received a job from RAD's leader, Carla. Let's get this done, Raven. Connecting steam cylinders. Raven, I think we can do without them after all.
Laser sweep! Watch out, Raven! Wait! Hostile readings.
Perhaps the situation has changed their attitudes too. Let's hear them out.
We're entering the drive block's core. Watch out for ambushes.
I managed to retrieve some data from the wreckage of his AC.
Our shared dream.
There's something I've realized, being deep underground.
Another Coral response. Watch out.
I realize what you are.
Raven, we can't keep fighting them.
The Coral, it's out of control. That's 5. All hacking drones destroyed.
Enemy ACS compromised.
PCA heavy combat helicopters. They're equipped for anti-AC operations. Let's see what she has up her sleeve. Thank you. Gun 6 red. Down. I doubt even the corporations know about this city yet. Raven? Arrival at destination confirmed. The Arquebus AC squad has been eliminated.
Raven, we have to avoid further combat.
Now, I can fight by your side.
You can do it, Raven. LCs, they're equipped for heavy fire. 10 MTs down.
I can't fight anymore.
Raven, stand by at the marker. If you can't spot the targets, try using your scanner. The PCA was decontaminating the area. All unidentified machines destroyed. What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Engage the enemy, Raven.
What?
The Xylem's control center is locked out. Fifth wave! They're surging us! And the key to biological evolution. The elevator's been shut down. The control room must be below. Are we doomed to spark conflict wherever we go? The coral's safe. Rubicon's safe. Head to the next destination. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you, this operation is over. Please, you must wake up. Raven, those are PCA machines. Let's take a look at the request. It's a title, passed down generations of mercenaries who champion the free will Raven stands for. Now, Raven! Secondary shield down! Let's take her up on the offer, Raven. Let's get to work. We need to choose our route carefully. You'll have to break its pulse armor to inflict meaningful damage. We'll also need to prepare for re-entry. The coral. It's crystallized. Perhaps it should be no surprise that humanity so desires coral. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of coral, all targets have been destroyed. Raven, defend yourself! I'm sorry. Raven. Perhaps the city served as a maritime relay for transporting Rubicon's resources. I've gathered data on the woman from that broadcast. Please, you have to focus on winning this. Commencing mission. Enemy generator compromised. V4, Rusty, was the first to offer his help. If that AC uses coral technology, then I should be able to effectively pilot it myself. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. If they do spot you, your left-hand weapon is equipped with jamming rounds. This is my home. Neutralize the hostile. Gun 5, Iguazu down. Raven? The heat exchanger section's up ahead. Let's go. I'll be here to offer support. For now, let's just focus on the mission. I'm afraid it's too late for that. Enemy systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed. Here on Rubicon. They're coming from the front left side. Intercept, Raven. I saw the potential for our future within you. The elevator's back online too. Let's take it back up to the upper level. Target AP at 30%. V3 O'Keefe has gone silent. I'm only picking up a few more enemies. Reinforcements! This is Wave 8! Confirmed. PCA craft destroyed. This is our opportunity for an ambush. Let's go. No vital signs. They're suicide drones. We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Is forever scattered in the coral flow. Raven. It turns out that Raven isn't an individual call sign. Target destroyed. Both target LCs destroyed. Try accessing it if you need support. The Balaam MT force has been destroyed. Remnants of the fire still drift in Rubicon's atmosphere. You were the only one. No brainwave abnormalities. Thank goodness. What's this? Be careful, Raven. There must be a weakness somewhere. Let's find it. Enemy AC is silent. Then it was all worth it. 私の願いを聞いてはくれませんか? Camera looking this way. Hostile neutralized. You took on my hopes. My selfish dream. Raven, you've made your decision. If that's what being a Raven means, I think we've done enough to inspire other mercenaries to work for Arquebus. I'll support you, Raven. Lock-on range compromised. Raven, you're strong. Dangerous. Defense weapon destroyed. Commence mission.